Alright, hello! This is your captain speaking. Captain Cypher KQs from Ogington. We are currently completely stationary, 300 billion feet above the Earth's surface. I was told to land, but I think we're just gonna stay up here forever. We have a really good thing going on and I don't want to ruin it. So hello. It's Shining Force time. Again. So much Shining Force. Kinda looking forward to that. Looking forward to trying to beat this next level, which frustrated me to the point of quitting on Friday. I guess we're headed straight up, and we're just gonna try to commit murder as often as possible. Seems like the way to go. Oh, no, I'm just gonna... I don't think there will be any pinball. You're thinking of that one GameCube game where you yell at a pinball machine. Actually, I think you're thinking of all the pinball games where you yell at a pinball machine. But hello. And hello, Gav. And hello in general. Odama looks pretty good. I've been meaning to try playing Opuna. The game about hitting things with the ball attached to your head and being a weird alien who takes up jobs on a remote planet. The SC-88. What is the SC-88 exactly? That's a Roland synthesizer. General MIDI. For all I know, that is what they use for Mega Man X. I couldn't tell you. Hello, Jaffa. Good to see you. It's going to be, a bit of a slog tonight, I assume, but I think we are closing in towards the end of Shining Force CD, or at least Book 2 of it. I've been informed that Book 3 and 4 are largely optional. I may look at them, I don't know. Or I may just pull up the picker wheel and we'll spin randomly. We've got stuff on there tonight like Angeline Era and System Shock and Tales of Eternia and Threefold Recital. And of course, Shining in the Darkness. There's a lot of stuff on that wheel. I would be happy to get to it. But if we don't, we will keep playing. And if we do, we will also keep playing. There are a lot of video games out there. And we will play them. Alright. We have ticked over, so let's go over here. And remarkably, it's not like dropping steam in the middle of my screen or something. So I'll move you folks down here. Open BizHawk up and let's get this running. Not capturing because we are capturing mission in Snowdrift Land. There we go. The Sega CD! Emitting threatening tones at us. Let's go.
Sonic, software planning.
I don't know who said those words, but they're so good. I like them. Why is this not starting?
A fierce battle with dark.
Hold on, let me reset my controller again.
When the Runefaust army invaded.
Yeah, there we go. That was Sonic. Sonic's a girl now. Okay. Well, Sonic was a girl in 1990-something. I don't know what Sonic is right now. Alright. Great! Now you try. Sonic is a fast food chain now. Oh man, I gotta eat Sonic. Did I have any equipment that I wanted to equip? No. Yaha is out forever. A cherry limeade. Sounds good. I'll have your cherry limeade. Ah yes, the dark sword. It is dark. The black ring. It is dark. Okay, so let's get back out there. I've had some time to think about this. And I think what we have to do is head straight up the middle. And commit as much murder as we can, as fast as possible. Burgers with no structural integrity. Oh no, see, it's not transing up. Sonic was always a girl. Sonic only transitioned when voice acting was expected. This is the lore that I wrote. I'm just gonna nudge the volume down very slightly for myself. Because the orchestral music is intense. I like that Higgins is a Sneeb. Wouldn't you like to be a Sneeb too? It's glorious CD audio, it's true. This is Red Book. That book is red. Alright, I am just gonna fly Claude up and stab this man. Because, fuck you, man. Or lady. Demon Master. Nobody else can catch up, so Claude is absolutely fucked as the only target. Oh, never mind, Randolph can catch up. Lady Demon Master Sama. Diarazu, or whatever it is. Yeah, they have locked on to Claude, who is now going to suffer 200 billion points of damage and explode. But you know what? We're not restarting. If somebody explodes, I'm not gonna restart. I'm just gonna keep going. Don't stop. Carry on. Keep talking if someone explodes. Someone just exploded. Keep up. Keep up and someone explodes. If you go under 55 miles an hour, I will explode. So you'd better keep running. Alright, Claude is suffering all the damage, and... yeah. And now Claude is dead? Question mark? No, I guess not. Don't stop exploding. Hold on to that bowling. I guess Dawn can impale a Minotaur. Live on national television. You blocked? Don't block. Why would you do that? You make me sad. Can I hit anybody? No, I can't really hit anybody with Katon. So, just stab him. Stab the tall man. Now, I guess the question is, am I gonna be able to get Claude out of there? Or is this gonna be one of those things where I have sacrificed a piece for the greater good? And let's be real, I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna get. I'm the best. Around. Nobody's ever gonna keep me down. Alright, Demon Master dead. Now I don't have to worry about magic spells coming in. And Claude got a level out of that, so it's not nothing. I could bolt. I could bolt too. I've already said that I'm not egressing, so let's bolt too. I am the best and I am around. I'm all round. I'm an all-rounder. I'm fat. And it's great. I can actually... wow, I can stop and heal Claude. Actually, I don't know if this will help. I don't know if this will work. Yeah, that's like 16 hit points. Claude's gonna get hit once and die. I probably should have just, like, killed a guy. Fine, we can kill this guy. Slamdolph, why don't you fight this Dullahan a little bit, cause Sarah's kind of in trouble. I genuinely don't know. I guess I could, like, slow this gunner. No, I couldn't. I genuinely don't know what to do here. Drop freeze on the Dullahan. Not many people are fighting this Dullahan, and I'm worried it's gonna kill Sarah. It is, in fact, gonna kill Sarah. Okay, so... that was a sacrifice I didn't intend to make. Counter! Alright, well... I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna keep either Claude or, like, anyone else alive. I mean, I'm certainly gonna try, but... if we don't, oh well, we move on. I'm done fucking around with this map. Katon. cast Chris Kattan in Saturday Night Live mode. You know, I don't actually know who that is. I've heard the name, that's about it. Oh, you're getting 2 attacks. Alright, and you a counterattack, very well. Thanks, Automod. You're welcome. I love auto-modding you. He's the annoying twink. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? That was the auto-mod. Oh. That's why you said it and got auto-modded. Well, good. Get auto-modded. I love that auto-mod now just has the word twink bouncing around like a fucking frisbee. Thanks, guys. I don't know why I got, like, I don't know why I have a chat that is, like, bound and determined to self-destruct itself. I love you guys, but you're fucking weird. That new narrative game, we can hear Moist. Oh, I mean, that's in the trailer. They decided to put that in the trailer. Also, I played the demo for it at one point, and... they knew their audience. I mean... yes? I suppose. Yeah, that was some DreamWorks casting. Yeah, alright, let's stab this cleric. Make him waste his hit points healing himself. Not his hit points, his magic points. These 2 Minotaurs just swinging away. I feel bad for them. Not bad enough to, like, stop them, but... God, I wish I had anything that could hit 2 of these guys at once. Oh well. Bolt. And now we drop kick. Sort of wondered if a moist critical is like... is that a critical success or a critical failure? Or is it meant to, like, describe his state of mind? Moist and critical? I don't know, I've never figured it out. Although, admittedly, I've only put a little bit of thought into it. Oh look! The cleric is healing himself! Who saw that coming? Well, okay, sure. Alright, Claude lived, I forgot. I think he's gotta stay put, though, so I can... Yeah, he's gotta stay put right around here so I can actually heal him. Because moist is a good word, it's true. It's a very moist word. I know there are people out there who take offense at the word moist, and I don't get it, so, shrug. Active Atlas, is that what you have? You look more like you have the work of Herculation. Alright, well, that tells me a couple of things. Justin Trudeau warned you not to speak moistly. What the fuck does that mean? Early in COVID... Okay, I kinda get it, I guess. He means, like, say it, don't spray it. But... what a dork-ass fucking way to say that. I don't know anything about Justin Trudeau, though, so, you know. Maybe he's just a dark-ass person. Oh, I forgot you could go through the walls. And there goes Graham. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We will just pay to have him resurrected. We're gonna throw bodies at this problem until it goes away. I always get Justin Trudeau mixed up with, like, that dude who wrote Doonesbury. Gary Trudeau. Well, yeah, that would be why, I guess. Not that I remembered his first name was Gary, but... Anyway, this is going, not too terrible, considering the losses. Gary! I need you to know that because of the font of my text box, I initially read that as Gay Trudeau. Which is kind of a great name, honestly. How did AutoMod not ding you for that? How did AutoMod not ding you? Oh, too many yays. Okay. Quote Wikipedia's description of the context. Further clarified based on health from public health official tree spam. If people want to wear a mask, that is okay. It protects others more than it protects you, because it protects you from breathing or speaking. I don't think a mask prevents you from breathing, man, or speaking moistly on the. Okay, I guess it is contextual, but. Yeah, no, Claude's still kicking ass and taking names. It's fine. Also, potatoes. Nice. Good spots. Hello, Tiny! Do you have any opinions on Canadian Prime Minister Gay Twinkington? Or do you have any opinions about the sprite of this Chimera, which is kind of hilarious and adorable? 1950s magazine ads with babies wrapped in cellophane. Laura Palmer? Stop casting Atlas axes on me. I don't know what to do. I really want to go up and grab that chest now, but I feel like everybody's gonna die because I have proven incompetent at fourth navigation. But it's okay if they die because we can bring them back to life. So, Randolph, feel free to kick over dead in the middle of the street. We will simply bring you back to life at church. You like the goat head. Isn't a goat head like a type of plant? I think you can eat those. No, those are fiddleheads. Never mind. Remember, if you ever think I know what I'm talking about, no I don't. Fiddleheads, yes. Also fish heads, if you like eating those. Eat them up, yum. Level 11, Luke! Fiddle goats? The fiddle goats. The fiddle goats are, my favorite band that play goat fiddle. I don't know, I ran out of ideas. I was gonna say something about the mountain goats, and I remember that's a real band. They are gonna make it through this year if it kills them. I think the mountain goats are one guy. I always love when, like, it sounds like they're the whole band, and it's just the one guy. Like Eagle Eye Cherry. And it's just a dude who's named that for some reason. That's like one of my favorite things. Oh, Barbara's gonna hit me with a rake. Thanks, Barbara. Barbara, why are you my World of Warcraft character? I'm pretty sure that's my World of Warcraft Warlock. Alright, Higgins, can you kill this Chimera? No, you can't, but you can do some damage. I may desire to fiddle goats. Luca Torelli, but I'm folk rock. That's scary, I don't know. Oh, we're just getting our butt kicked. Save. Yeah, I'm gonna have that in my head the rest of the night. Thanks, Silver. That's in my brain now. What is this? The Evil Claw! Alright, it's good to know that the chest I have been focusing on incessantly for like 4 sessions is absolutely butt-kiss fucking nothing. It's just a cursed item. We don't use those. Oh well, let's snipe Barbara. Luke can be cursed now. Hooray! Also, hello, if I haven't said hello to you, hello. I hope you all are well. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you are all living in a world Hello, Koopo. Are you living in a world? What do you mean, no? Living in a time dimension. Living in a world of flesh. Flesh for fantasy. Okay, good. Living in a time dimension, that's not what Don LaFontaine would have wanted for you. You're gonna hit me with a rake, aren't you? Yep. Killed my ninja with a rake. Doo-da, doo-da. Killed my ninja with a rake, all doo-da day.
This is frozen water.
Thank you. Good shot, Claude. Claude acquired the Axe of Atlas. I've been defeated! I hope someday to get to yell this. But you still have to face Waterer and Yom's power. You can't possibly get the prince back. Explosion! Muffy, go after Waterer. Hold it right there. Oh no, the enemy is behind us. That's okay, we can leave them there. Goodbye. I can't allow you to enter the shrine. I'll finish you here. Say your prayers. Not so fast, Solo. What? Look, it's Ruth from Guardiana. Yes, Mayfair. I've made it just in time. This doesn't concern Guardiana. Cyprus is our ally. We've come to fight by their side. Hurry, Mayfair. Save the prince. Thank you. I won't forget this. Hurry, let's save the prince. We only have this one music track. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, let's stop at camp and heal up. Let's raise the dead. Let's raise the graham cracker. It's got a crisp graham crunch. Let's use him as a pie shell. Everybody's fucking dead. Yes, I know. Higgins is dead. Everybody's dead. Dave? Okay. Nobody's dead now. Let's save. What? Oh, that is an unappealing URL. The best things in life come in cellophane. That alleged stork is just a broom handle. Things in cellophane are clean and sanitary. Yeah, that baby's not making a mess ever again. Thanks, DuPont. You've improved my life by wrapping me in plastic and leaving me on the shore. Is that a different... That's a different URL. Mom says I'm so fresh and clean. Clean. Alright, I'm looking at these. Hold on. Don't melt the babies! I'm marginally bothered by that. Alright, let's give the, You had the Evil Claw. Who had the axe? The Axe of Axing. Axe of Atlas, here we go. Let's see. Rode. Or yeah, well, it's gonna be Rode, because he's the one who's actually with us. Here, you get another axe. I love how my characters are just accumulating shit in their inventory. Like, you have every axe you've ever owned. Did I save yet? I haven't. I have saved. It's okay, let's save again. Analog horror is when you, put the skull on a VHS tape. Barbarian Axolotl. That's a lot of axes. What an enormous shrine! Wait, keep looking. Did you just respond to yourself? Wait, listen. Hey, listen! I hear them up ahead. Ah, the Cypress Army, how far you've come! That voice, I've heard it before. Balls! And me? I was Cypress's former ambassador, Waldo. You stay dead! Jesus Christ, stay dead, man! No, it can't be. Waldo died. You're absolutely correct. After defeat and death, my soul couldn't rest. So I went bald. I've come back from death to let you feel my pain and suffering. I've robbed the rainbow to make you gay. Speaking of ad campaigns that seem a little weird now. Alright, what do we got? We got any chests? One in the corner. Two in opposite corners. Okay. Let's sort of wiggle our way up this direction. And, well, Claude doesn't really need to wiggle, but that's quality, his wiggles. Does he have any neat items like Atlas forklifts? He can wiggle for you? Good. He has the lights. How the fuck did you get that, asshole? Alright, we'll beat him up and steal the lightsaber. Again. Maybe it's a ghost lightsaber. Oh, they're trying to assassinate me. Yeah, it didn't work. The lightsaber is different from the sort of hey, yay, 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 yay. Hey, yay, yay. Say, oh, what's so going? Did you know that 4 non-blondes are back together? They're apparently doing like a tour and maybe a new album. I'm not gonna go see them or anything, I just thought it was neat. Alright, why don't you... Higgins, why don't you assassinate the assassin? because you can't quite seal the beetle. But that's fine. That was still a pretty good try. I'm sorry, were your health and totals, like, question marks, or stars, or... I missed that. Oh, an evil bishop. The ones we've been fighting up till now were good bishops. No, they're just question marks. Okay. Alright. I could just go around, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop and fight the Dullahan. Now you're down a vintage ads rabbit hole. Well, I'm like midstream, so I'm not gonna be looking at any more of them. I don't think you're allowed to have heroin. I think that's one of those things that you're not allowed to have. Did you know that radium is part of why the FDA was founded? It's a really gross story. Look it up. I'm not gonna tell it here. But I'm just saying, like, speaking of analog horror, you don't need, like, ghosts and shit. Just have the horror part be, and then they voluntarily drank radium for 20 years and died. And they thought it was a good idea. That's horror. I may have opinions, I don't know. Alright, do you need healing? A little bit. Well, get a little bit of experience. You keep dying. Don't die. Don't die. Coming out strong against drinking radium. You know, I have very few strong opinions. But yes, I think drinking radium is a bad idea. I don't think you should do it. You can call me a radical if you wish. Because I am fucking radical. But it gives you things. It does not give you wings. Oh look, another assassin! Muckraking is not as pejorative as propaganda has made it to be. I mean, don't believe the propaganda that builds up around propaganda. We're playing a video game! Is anybody interested in the video game? I'm doing my best to push through this boss stage. I'm just saying. No, it's just like... Even I am over here like, what the fuck am I talking about? Like, what am I even fucking talking about? Who's my favorite shining animal person? It's still Xylo. I think it's still Xylo. Blue is probably a close runner-up. I'm looking forward to seeing more of them, though. Like, I don't actually know that much. Up until a little bit ago, I had never really used most of the characters in Shining Force. I had certainly never, I had finished Shining Force once on the Sega Genesis. I hadn't finished the Game Boy Advance version. I had never played Shining Force CD. This is my first time ever playing Shining Force CD. I've never played Shining Force 2 for more than a couple of, like, hours, maybe, tops. Never gotten past, like, Mission 3 of Shining Force 3 Disc 1. I've never played any of the rest of it. I did play a lot of Shining in the Darkness. At least. And I've played some Shining the Holy Ark. But this is the first time I've been able to say with any confidence that, like, I am genuinely kind of becoming a Shining Force fan. Careful to note that Xylo's toes are uncovered and he is fully barefoot after promotion. Not true in the Game Boy Advance version, I don't think. But yeah, they're the kind of people who would point that out. I think that's like Celine's main interest in the game. In the series. Which is always kind of a disappointment. Like, it always kind of sucks when somebody fixates on one particular thing about something you like, and you have to inform them that that's not in every installment. That's barely in the installment you're looking at. Oh, okay. Sure, let's kill Claude. Again. No? Alright, good. Mind me how much you got turned off Final Fantasy Tactics JP grinding. Oh, you mean the central core of the game? The core mechanic? The thing they built the entire game around? Yeah, that was kind of off-putting. Alright. Yay, we got a kill with Sarah. Now maybe she did get some experience. I mean, Final Fantasy Tactics is basically just Tactics Ogre with a different coat of paint. And Tactics Ogre gave you a thing to pit your army against itself. Presumably just to speed up the slap yourself around mechanic. So I figured, yeah, it was a core mechanic. Tactics Ogre lets you auto-battle that shit. Yeah, that's true. That is one way in which it was better. Do you have, like, a healing item or something? No, you don't have any healing items. You just have a variety of axes. Naturally. Lick the heat axe to become healthy. I don't believe you. I've played Sierra games. I know how this shit works. I don't believe you. Sierra game would be all like, oh yeah, you burn all the taste buds off your tongue in a misguided attempt to heal yourself. You have died. Your score is no. You've gone to the land of the double dead and disturbed the manticores. Any point where using the tongue icon in SQ4 was useful? No. Now, tongue and nose were deliberately not useful. I think they were in the engine from like a Leisure Suit Larry game or something. Is Mac Venture meaner than Sierra on average? God, how do you fucking determine that? On average. Well, given that Mac Venture only lasted like 3 games, and Sierra lasted dozens, I guess Sierra probably has a milder curve on average? Thoughts on Gold Rush? That game's a bastard. Is it possible to survive the sea route? I'm not sure if it is. You know what, May? Just unload on him. Still didn't kill. Yeah, Sierra could explore a broader spectrum of meanness, and Sierra made games for children. Donald Duck's Playground, for example. There's no way to die on Donald Duck's Playground. Which is kind of funny, because you're buying, like, 1960s ass playground equipment for kids. You would think that shit would be immediately lethal. One of them is just a cardboard box. No way to die in either EcoQuest game. I know there isn't in 1. 2, probably not. Oh, an evil ring. Wow. Another one. Don't remember any game over in EcoQuest. I do know that EcoQuest 2 has what appears to be a button on the menu dedicated entirely to giving you trivia about bats. I'm not sure why that button is there, but hey, I guess it's something. I know Pepper's Adventures in Time has a bad ending. Talking to a bat in real time. I can't talk to bats in fake time. Alright, Sarah, heal yourself. And then I gotta get Claude down there and let her heal him. You can build up your Pokedex with... Oh, hey, that's a really nice wyvern. See, I've never actually... I played the hell out of EcoQuest 1 as a kid. I've never played the sequel. So, like... I really don't know what to expect, but... We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Don't look at my show notes, Bygram. Don't look at my end of year show notes, okay? We're gonna get to that. The end of the year show will be on the 30th, probably. You grew up with it, so you have a special fondness. That's fair. I grew up with, like, The Black Cauldron. And various other Disney games. But yeah, you know, I'm going to, you look at my year-end show notes. I mean, if you want to, like, glance them over and proofread them or something, you can, but I don't know why you would ever want to do that. Maybe it's better if you don't. The Indians and the protagonist's father abandoned him in a foreign country. I mean, that checks out. EcoQuest 1 begins when the protagonist's father is just like, hey son, if you want to go ocean scuba diving after playing unsupervised with a wild animal, have at it, have a good time. If you're not back in a few hours, I guess I'll just wait longer. Oh wait, no, I'm going out to work. Bye. I'm not saying his dad's a deadbeat, I'm just saying, like, he's contractually obligated to be a deadbeat because he's the father of a adventure child. And, like, if your parents exist, you really can't do anything. Oh good, freeze 3. On account of being blonde Dr. Doolittle. Adam speaks beaver. I don't know what to tell you. Oh no, he dodged. The flying animal dodged my dropkick. In retrospect, that seems obvious. What kind of inventory do you have right now? Shit. Okay, well, maybe drop the, Chrome Lance. Okay. What's in here? An evil lance! But it's evil! That makes it good! I'm going to apply to Evil College. Hi, I'm Evil Lance. You may remember me from such films as Balan Wonderworld. I see that joke was already made. Why are you casting level 3 aura, you fucknuts? Oh, because the assassin had a boo-boo. Real talk, Balan Wonderworld was an absolute joy to play, and I kinda wish I had more of it somehow. I keep wishing I had more of some of these games. Oh, goodbye, Rode. But yeah, I keep wishing I had more of some of these games. Like, I wish I could play more of, Aquanaut's Holiday, for example. I don't really want to play more Cloudpunk, but I do have an expansion. So that'll happen someday, I guess. Been procrastinating on that one for a while. Gonna keep doing it, too. Monk. do the monk thing and heal. Anyway, you know, this could be Disgaea, so I could have my wish about things going on forever. How you said you grew up? Yes, I do remember that. Did you grow up with it because it took you such a long time to finish it? Also, Randolph, heal yourself. And Higgins can... Well, I could smack the bishop. But I think we're going after Death Woldall. Dullahan is a suit of armor designed to look like a face instead of a Kirby centaur. No, that is a face. Counter. Ow. Oh, what the hell spell is this? Use the light sword. Oh, shit. Ow. Ow. Okay, that's bad. You don't want him to use Bolt 2 infinitely for free. You never finish it because you're kind of dog shit at TRPGs. Yeah, but you can't say that around here. If you tell people you're bad at RPGs, they're just like, no, you're not. You're actually great. You just don't know it yet. That's how it works. So you're not allowed to say you're bad. You'll summon cheerleaders out of the fucking ether. Everyone sucks at TRPGs when you're a kid. Then I'm 5 years old. Not legally, Twitch. Because they don't know how to... I don't know how to think right now. Do things like play Final Fantasy VI with the attack command. I do that. Black Dynamite? I sell drugs to the community. Don't think you had any idea there was a terrain mechanic. I mean, I barely am aware of the terrain mechanic. I had to ask people what it does. Also, goddamn dude, stop healing shit. Fortunately, I think he's more or less out of MP, so... Alright, we're going in after Death Woldall some more. Death Wooloo. Whatever his name is. And speaking of Bolt 2, how about a little fucking fire, Scarecrow? Where did that... Alright, can you take out the wyvern? Not quite, but that's very close. Good work, Luke. Oh, here's Death Wooloo. Freezing my ninja to death. Not Guyan, though. Guyan is big and warm. Like Blanket. Oh, never mind. He's gonna get shot and explode. He didn't explode. Amazing. Alright, can I... Well, if nothing else, I can sling Bolt. Yeah, that's a wyvern down. Good work. I feel like no matter what I do, it's the wrong move here. I don't know, Luke is pretty powerful. Having him standing around throwing having him standing around throwing physical attacks is probably... Ooh, Halberd actually does something. More bolts. Check me on this, it didn't do this last game. Well, it didn't do that last time. Oh, here goes Guyan. Goodbye. You get slapped. It cracked, need to repair it, yeah. What if you use the Valkyrie? Nothing, okay. $20 points of damage. And a level. Yay, level. I'm not too worried about the levels right now, because, like... I don't know. To my side, my noble line area. You know what I've never done? I've never played Valkyrie Profile on hard, and I've never gotten the good ending to it. You blocked because you knew you would have died. You're the ghost of a spaceman who no. Never played Valkyrie Profile? You sure. Like, go for it. Chester gets the light sword. Should you play every Tri-Ace game chronologically? No, you should play them in a random order. I have been defeated even with all my power. Whoa, what's happening? I'm melting! Melting! What a world! Oh, King Waterer, help me, I'm melting! It's the fate of evil to end life this way. How horrifying! There's little time, we must enter the shrine. She really said, oh my god, how terrible that is. Oh well, anyway. Alright. Let's raise the dead. Because there's several of us. And then I'm gonna pour some water. And I'm gonna give the lightsaber to our main character, who obviously will be using the lightsaber, because that's a very main character thing to do. Well, give... Yep, it's the main character. Alright, equip that shit. No, you will die and be dead. Well, don't be dead. Don't be died. Don't dead. Don't dead, open inside. Alright. Just getting water poured. Yay. There is liquid. Alright, let's keep it rolling. They're one battle in that if you egress, you start all over. You should be banned from every game. Yes, I should. And there's nowhere to buy stuff, huh? Okay, well that's cool. I knew it was you! The fucking Dunkachino commercial just started playing in my head. Hold on. Hindel, I've raised and looked after you. You betrayed me. We almost allowed Prince Mox to escape. Once and for all, we must take care of Hindel. No, he must suffer before he dies. First, we must sacrifice the prince. I can't allow that. Not the Cyprus army again. Can't believe they defeated both Barbara and Waldol. All my plans are ruined because of that Hindel. I don't think this actually... No, I don't really think so, man. So, Hindel is a traitor. But why help Cyprus? What's the matter, Muffy? Could it be that you know Hindel? That's preposterous. I won't participate in such prattle. Fuck your pre-fight chatter. I'll personally bring punishment to Cyprus. Muffy, we'll talk later. First, let's get Waterer. Alright, so the Shining Force moves out into the lava room where there is one obvious chest, which I assume we're gonna need for later, so Claude has to stay alive until then. There we go. Some executioners. Okay. Getting edgy about it, are we? Here's a Skull Knight. But yeah, it's got a face. It's got an armored face. And they're like dully hands. And Graham can just snipe from here. Make them explode in the face. So these are the last two battles. I don't know if we're gonna actually try to get anywhere on books 3 and 4. But I do think I'll need a little break from Shining, but I am really enjoying it. I'm definitely gonna play the fan-translated Game Gear game that comes next in the continuity. I'm absolutely gonna play, like, the spin-offs and prequels and shit. It's a good time. Raijin! Oh, and hello, Fire Whiskers. But yeah, all that sounds like a really good time to me. Hopefully it sounds like a good time to you folks, too. I'm never sure about games like this, where it's very drawn out and, like... I don't know. I figure... I think what it must come down to is trust. I've got to trust you guys not to get bored, and I've got to trust myself to be entertaining. And I don't trust either of us. What I really need to do is build up more trust in general. Both for myself and of myself. My charming personality. And then it just whip cuts over to me, like, my tongue halfway up my nose. No brain cells on display whatsoever. Unburdened by the concept of basically everything. Big hit. Big hit. But yeah, I gotta trust everybody involved in this process more. Demon Master. Snipe him. A lot of damage. Yeah, Luke is, a damage machine. I think even with Muffy here, with, like, the lightsaber. No? Okay. Muffy at level 13 is 1 attack point above Luke at level 12. Just 1, though. Although, speaking of lots of damage, I think everybody on the Force, except possibly, like, May, can dish out just mad damage. Let's see, how many hit points do you have? 34. It would help if I could hit the guy over there, but no. Well, let's just bolt him. And that's 12 points of damage. That's... They could have called them Minnow Gores. They didn't use that, actually, which amazes me. One! Gah! Well, go over here and set somebody on lightning. No. Set somebody on fire. That just reminds me of, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the Greek mythological one. The moment I heard there was a Minotaur in the game, I had to go on a Minotaur. Is anybody injured? You're a little injured. And here comes the magic, yep. Freeze level 3 on Graham, because Graham has not suffered enough. On May, because May is completely defenseless. Right, it was Claude I was holding back with. That's okay, Claude, kill. Did not quite kill. Dang. Kill. Ultimately, I could just be spamming, you know, Bolt with lightsaber, but I don't know if it'll break. It might break. I don't know if this can break. It might break. Attack increased by 1, so he's now tied with Muffy. Block this. Just blocked. Just lift your hand and block it. Block that lightsaber. Chester doubling would work. Level 14! 54 hit... That's a lot of hit points. Oh, there goes May. Yep, bye May. Hate it. 54 hit points. I think Chester has the most hit points of anyone on the Force. Yeah. How did that happen? Alright, well, Sarah can heal Claude here. I'm just no good at managing mages in Shining Force. Someday, I have got to figure out mage management. Manage my mage. Hard to keep alive. Oh yeah, they are. You just cannot keep a mage on their feet. You're about to shoot my monk. Okay. Would help if the mage would wear some... It would. Mages, get in plate mail. I don't understand what your problem is. Bulletproof vest. Okay, I mean, I could try to head up and around. Don't know that that would work. Smack. So, from what I understand, this is not the last battle, but it is next to the last battle. So... Treasure is usually worth having. Like, I would prefer to have treasure instead of no treasure. Heck, I'll even take Stretch Panic. Assassin down. All these evil axes and devil swords from falling into the wrong hands. Technically, they're in the wrong hands. Technically, the enemy already has them. Ow, that hurt. Why would you do that? That Dreamcast rabbit riding game. I'm not sure I know the one. Alright, Sarah, heal. Okay, let's slap the bishop. Don't you know you gotta slap the bishop? Dawn, fall back and get healed. Oh, you're actually casting, Hell. Okay, well that's really not gonna hurt, because Hell kind of sucks as a spell. Yeah. That was a kind of a shit-ass spell. Oh, I didn't realize you could fly that far. That's fine. Ow. Counter! Good job. Oh, wow. Okay. Thanks, Claude. Alright, I'm gonna try and get that chest before we, do too much else. But... wanted to drop a heal on... Well, I did want to drop a heal on Graham. Graham doesn't really need it, so... Rohi, I guess. And pop the bishop. Alright, now all we have to do is get that chest and, kill Waterer. Waterer, of course, has Bolt 3, which will kill my Paladin. Thanks. Goodbye, Dawn. Very nearly kill my Monk. You suck. You jerk ass. You owe me $20 for that? Ara? Alright, Ara. I think these were wounded. Yeah, that Luke was at least. Nightmare Fire Emblem shit, yeah. It really is. Or I'm thinking of, like, the FPS game Fear or whatever. Where an enemy will run over to the wall and pick up a gun and shoot you with it. And if it's the instant kill railgun, well, suck to be you. Gunbeat. One of the racers... with a dude riding a rabbit. We have 22 seconds of it from a trade show. That's fantastic. Did you, Fire Whiskers, did you hear about the big Sega Channel recovery? Where they found a bunch of various ROMs from the Sega Channel. Including some canceled games and a canceled Garfield game, which... Oh, yeah, the Bush characters were, like, Musashi and Higgins, except, you know, was a donation from someone. Interesting. I didn't watch their whole, like, documentary thing, because it was an hour and I didn't feel like it. 59, I don't think you can do 59 points. Yeah, I didn't think so. Good. I guess Higgins is now racing Claude to get to that. I don't know why I decided to do that. At least the enemies don't get levels during combat. Ugh. Enemies leveling up with you is a thing that games keep doing, and I don't know why. Yes, Shiren is one of them. Alright, Claude. What? Don't fly into the menu, Claude. A white ring. I don't think enemy leveled up into you're gonna fucking die. What does the white ring do? I have no idea. I can't believe this! I mean, I can't believe you defeated me, the King of Yom. I'll be back. Water disappeared. Where did he go? I'm right here. Mox will be sacrificed and I'll regain my strength. And you'll be annihilated. My dear King Waterer. Hindel, have you come to interfere again? Who, me? Prince Mox quickly escaped from his bindings. Hindel, thank you. You saved my life. Look at my hand, it's as you said. Prince Mox's right hand is no longer stone. People of Cyprus, by defeating the evil Waterer, his spells have been broken. Now hurry to your friends. Retrieve the Sword of Heja. You must now use the Sword of Heja to nullify Yom's power. Use the sword and end this quickly. Okay, give him the sword. Got it. Yes, it shall be done. Prince Mox, I'm so glad you're safe. I'd like to thank all of you for saving me. Especially Hindel. Hindel's not on the okay, whatever. Perchance did Gaian know about Hindel? Of course he knew. But we had to deceive the enemy. You must be Muffy. You look exactly like Hindel. Yes. What? Muffy and Hindel? He's Hindel's brother. Hindel owed Waterer and couldn't beat him. Couldn't betray him. But he couldn't forgive him for sending his brother into Cyprus. You'll die, Hindel! Oh no, it's a brother! Yep. Straight into the fucking lava. No? Okay. It's a family member of a Shining Force character. He's gonna die. No, Hindel! There's no way I can win, but Hindel will be my final sacrifice. Then I'll call on Yom to destroy all of Cyprus. This print's empty. Yeet! Hindel! Hindel! Mox, please, care for Muffy, my brother! Please! I'm on fire and lava! This hurts worse than you can possibly imagine! Oh, okay, well... Ow! Alright, we've got a couple of Shining Force members left. I guess we can throw them at this guy. Oh, what is this? Yom doll, okay. Wait, of course it knows Freeze too. Of course it fucking knows Freeze too. So you decided to get big and purple, huh? I know I've let you down. I've been a fool to myself. Doesn't have separate, it has separate heads. Well, it's got little googly heads. Aww! Look at him there. Being cranky. I don't know. Right now everything is like question mark out of question mark. But it looks like they're separate. Oh, wait. Let's equip that sword. Haha, imagine sending him into battle with absolutely nothing. Wow, what a bad idea. Glad I didn't have it. Yeah, I'm not sure this is really hurting him. What's up, man? Oh, you bit. Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me? Yeah, I can only attack up the middle.
You want to save?
I can't really save right now. If I back out, it'll restart the previous fight. Like, I guess I could save state, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't actually know if I have to beat these heads either.
Local floor was one of my mission objectives.
Prioritizing the bishop. Well, the bishop would have to get here first, but okay. That's worth thinking about, I guess. I'm gonna at least try to take out this one head. In a hurry. Still, yeah, that would help. Drop a healing rain. Y'all just want to see me crying in the healing rain. There we go, that is one head down. It jiggled and exploded. Mox coming up the middle. I killed the head and took its head money. Yes, I took the skull money. Claude, can you know... No. You need the money. You need the, you need to actually do with the sword thing that we gave him. I don't know why I can't words all of a sudden. You need to attack with that sword. Fucking demon breath, man. Okay. So having Higgins do it isn't gonna help either. entire goal is just to get a Mox on the field. That's hilarious if you know Magic the Gathering, I'm sure. Shakari! Where are you? Oh, fucking everything has fucking demon breath now, man. Quit barfing on me. No, use that freeze. Alright, well, how much do you have? You have like more than 100. Yeah. Everything has more than 100 hit points in this battle. Except maybe that medic. Oh, you're just gonna wipe out Claude, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Didn't need him anyway. God damn it. Quit casting shit on me. Bye, Graham. Well, I was gonna do some healing. That was nice. That's also nice. Oh, that's very nice. Aura 2, yes. I'll take that. Mox coming up the middle. Can't really do much. Can I use the Sword of Haya on him? Doesn't do anything, okay. So, who wants to see Mox get basically one-shot by Demon Breath? Which I'm sure is about to happen. Right, the bishop. Oh no, we decided to Demon Breath Rhodey. And Higgins. Fantastic. There, I just stay put. At least he can't do it twice in a row, it seems. But we can kill Rhodey. Keep at it, Slamdolf. Alright. Let's actually do some damage. 15 points of damage. Oh wow, this is gonna take a while. And you know, this level sucks. A little bit. Oh yeah. Kill the bishop, I forgot. At least he's not up there healing big Facey. Oh, you get 2 attacks. Cool. I love it. Speaking of being a motherfucker all through the series. Alright, a healing rain. As soon as Luke's next turn comes around, I'm gonna use that. Assuming he manages to live. Big heals! Showtime! I wonder if you could stockpile those at the battle. Well, just like keep resetting and doing it over. So far, enemies have only ever dropped something once. $32 points of damage. I love these free spells, man. They're so invigorating. Well, I mean, how about he do both? Because apparently he's gonna do both. And that means that I don't have the energy to survive. The next... Well, not that I'm gonna live to it, but... Do you have anything else? No. Oh well. Oh, really? Go kill the healer. Okay. Fuck you too, buddy. Yeah, he's gonna just honk all over me. And I barely live. Cool. Alright, well, we took an Amdal off the field. That's not nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not done having turns. You know we can't win now, right? Well, I don't think we can win. I don't think anything will hurt him. Only need to do the first hit. Okay. That's not that terrible. Oh, cool, yeah. Are you immune to all forms of magic? Not anymore. So... Will I have to do the entire first stage over again? Yes. And I have to get the white ring again? No. But I am about to die. Alright, back to base. Let's do those entire fights over again. This is a really long resurrection sequence. This is really long. All my yens. I think I'm mostly good on yens. My yen coins aren't that bad. Alright, who's got the white ring? You. Yep, Sarah can use it. Slade can use it. Muffy can use it. Mox can't use it. That's a surprise. Alright, might as well give it to Muffy and have it be all hero-y. Everything with a special boss pick gets 2 turns per round. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. Alright, shop. Now here's a question. Whoop. Here's a question. No, they do not sell, they do not sell healing rings. Okay, well... Alright, I'll be back in just a moment. We are all prisoners to biology here. It is terrible. I'll be back in moments. Alright. You ever catch a glimpse of your shadow lumbering down the hallway and realize you look like a cave painting of Grog, son of Urg? Alright, let's save and go back at it. Here we are, back again. Oh! We don't! We don't have to do the first battle again! This is almost sane! That guy does have a healing ring, that's cool. I don't know if he'll drop it again, but he has it. Is Nick in my team? Yes. Here's Mox. Pretty as always. You pretty fucker. I don't like all these holes. Anyway, let's get on up there. Punch the demon breath out of those hits. I would love to. Killing the lava worms is a good idea. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I am trying to kill those. Mox, of course, has to go straight up the middle. Sarah can kind of hang back a little. Remember when we had Narsha with the best magic ever? Step? I mean, it was nice. It was nice. It was a good time. Attack R and boost on a single unit. Yeah. It's hard to know how good we had it. Where's the clang, clang, clang? Do I have anybody with boost? I think Luke might have boost, actually. Well, maybe we'll boost later. Luke is engaged in a life or death struggle with a giant head. Oh, Midnight Bomber, what bombed at midnight? You make more sense every time I hear you. That's probably not good. Bombed out by the bombastic tune. Look, my sound balance is fucked, okay? I know, I'm aware of it. I can't always... Firebot is set like 3 times as loud as the CD audio. This game is varying itself. That almost means something. Way to go. Alright. How about the game is loud as fuck? The game is loud as fuck. Yay, Chester hit level 15. Alright, so apparently we only need to strike him once with Nick to or Mox, excuse me, to bring down the shields, as it were. And then we just go at it. Thanks, right after I heal. Thanks. Suck my fucking butt. The Iron Head took that personally, it sure did. Mox! You want to get a turn here someday! Thank friggin' God. Curious what his agility is. I'll take a look in a second. I'll take a look as soon as we're done being bombed by freeze rays.
Commander, you received a new message at your private terminal.
I'll take a look as soon as I'm done being bombed by freeze rays, Kelly. What is his agility? 20. 24, 21, 18, 20. He's not abnormally slow. He's just irritatingly slow. Alright, time for more damage! Yeah, ooh! Okay, now Claude should actually be able to, like, hit this dude. At all. Yes, good. Now, he's gonna get sacked when, the Midnight Bomber is pretty quiet. Yeah. Honestly, he is pretty quiet. Probably not much I can do about that. Like, I have normalized him to the same general level as the other clips. I could try boosting him, but I'm worried about, like, deafening everybody. And here we go! Now, Mox is dead. Yeah. There he goes. So I sure hope this fucker is vulnerable. Hand over the healing rain and just hang back a little here. I'm gonna see if if killing the bishop will give us another healing rain, I guess. Yeah, The Tick never really got... I think it did get on DVD, but I can't remember, like... I don't know. The rip I was using was definitely not from DVD. You know, the deflator mouse. He deflates you. I don't remember, but I think they might have actually used that joke in the live-action Tick. And no, you do not actually get more healing rains ever. Sorry. It doesn't happen. Does Higgins have a full inventory? I don't think so. I don't know, I'm busy watching Rhodey die. Oh no, he blocked. Good work. Does Higgins have a full inventory? No. He has one slot left. Yeah, well... Yeah. Anybody I send up the middle is gonna die. So... I might as well just blink at him and hope. Only has 300 hit points. You know, he only has 300 hit points. Only. The absolute minimum of hit points it's possible to have in this game. Don't demon breath me, you ass butt. You ass butt Tinker Toy. Oh, counterattack, of course. Alright. Okay, nope. Just keep trying. More freeze! You don't even have a limit to your MP, do you? You don't have a limit on that. You can just go however long you want. Alright, May's gonna die. Chester will live. At least May got to do some damage. It's good. It's good that she did damage. Did I just moan the Metroid jingle? Not on purpose. Of course! Another one! Just keep spooting them out. Oh, yeah. No, I got too close. Sorry, I got too close. My bad. I should have seen that coming. I approached the rough vicinity of some enemies. Better aura. Yellow to green to blue to black to glitched. Alright, Higgins, go. Fucking Raijin, this son of a bitch. I don't know if this will do more than a sword. No, not really. Got him a level. Hello, Shateri. This sucks. How you doing? Don't you hate when you can't find your guillotine? I do. I do hate when I can't find my guillotine. Usually it's under my bed. The problem is that if I stick my hand down there to get it... Oh boy! Yay, level 16. Alright, we're knocking his hit points down, slowly. Of course, Higgins is gonna die now. That's fine, I never liked him anyway. Chester has actually done the most damage to this boss so far. But Luke is about to step up, and Luke hurts. Yeah, there you go. 20 points of damage, and then you get slapped. It's fun. I am gonna heal through that. A paper cutter. Remarkably useful for cutting paper. I would hope so. That is what it's for. Oh good, Sarah's level 11 now. That's a little bit of defense. Not that that's gonna matter, because Demon Breath is a defense-ignoring spell. Which kills! You cheap piece of shit! Aw, no, not the Silent Hill wiki. Again... Oh good, you're just attacking Luke. Yeah, just stick to attacking Luke. Luke can take it. Luke at him. Well, I don't care who started it, cut it off. Out. Ow. 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 Alright, I am gonna actually pop off the, our one healing rain, just to keep our two heal. Okay, we have two. Can I have one from somewhere else? Probably. I'm gonna pop off a healing rain for the sole purpose of keeping Luke in there, swinging. Because Luke is doing damage. No, they're both one distance, so I guess we'll keep the head occupied. Ow. Jerk. Oh no, 10 points of damage. That's kind of big. Oh, ow. Okay, 18. Okay, just checking to see what happens if you use the Evil Claw. Nothing. 14 points of damage, that's okay. Could be better, could be worse. Alright, we're down into his real health bar! Don't die! Don't die, you fucks! I'm gonna use the other healing rain. It's not a great idea, but I'm gonna do it. I think we're in with a chance here. Oh, nope. He's dead. I still think we're in with a chance. We've got a couple of heavy hitters. I think this is it. I think this is the time. Dropkick the head sticking out of the lava. That's the best idea you guys have had all year. 22 points of damage, come on! DPS race, DPS race. Alright, this is gonna suck. Get Demon Breath. Okay, the second Demon Breath is gonna kill him. I guess... I don't really know what to do here. I'm gonna try to bring Graham in. Maybe not all the way out, but... you're gonna use Demon... You're gonna kill Graham. Yeah. And there's random... Okay. Yep. There we go. And I used two healing rains, so... When was the last time I saved? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'll try and make a save state here.
What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
Shut up about the saves! So I'm gonna make a save state here. I'm gonna reset. Guardiana Library. Continue. Typing of the Shining Force. Each fourth letter is a each fourth member is a letter. He's got one, and I think that means that Luke has, yeah. Alright, so... Do they have names and do they have lore? Maybe? Does Muffy have the white ring? Yes. Or should... yeah. Do they have names and lore? I have no idea, honestly. Possibly? Alright, so... What are we doing here? Take out the worms first and then go all in with everything. Really, everything. I mean, not that I'm doubting you exactly, just... Like I was doing it last time. Last time I lost. Oh. Yeah. Demon breath, yeah. Alright. Hold everybody back and then take out the worms. It might be a good idea to do that, yeah. I would like to take out these worms first. So that's what we're doing, is taking them out first. He's ganking my healer. I mean, yeah, that is a pretty big deal. can breathe on me, yeah. Whatever happened to Dawn? Dawn was dead since... Oh, right. Nick replaced her. That's... tragic. Honestly, I'd rather have her than Guyan. Stay over here, so... Yeah, I think I would rather have Dawn than Guyan right now. Guyan's not doing that much damage, and Dawn is, actually effective at range. I can't harm you right now. I'll wait over here. I'm about to get ice blasted with fucking everything. Could charge forward with Nick. That's what I'd like to do, yes. I just can't because of, reasons. Mainly, his turn hasn't come up. I really shouldn't be spending, like, all of the MP like this. I shouldn't, but I am. Oh, right, yeah. God damn it. Mostly these young dolls keep demanding all my attention. That's a real pain, actually. Can two things be true simultaneously? I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I don't have time for your rhetorical gimmicks. I don't have time for anyone's rhetorical gimmicks. Yep, there goes... probably Grim and May. No, okay. Let me call him, I thought... Have I? In the last 10 minutes? Well, good. I know what I'm doing. This is a bitch-ass motherfucker of a battle. But, you may have noticed that the time has ticked past 2 hours, and I'm still at it. I don't intend to stop. Although, this fucking poop gas factory here needs to stop blowing the stink at me. Yeah, there goes most of my force. Well, I will use the healing rain because I can reset. And I would really like Claude to actually participate in this battle. He seems very useful. As long as he doesn't, you know, die. Alright, we've killed the Yamdol. I think we can largely converge on the big dude. Or folks with ranged attacks can. Or, you know, mostly Claude can. Assuming we can get there before Box dies, which, big order. Alright, I forgot about you! And I forgot about that! You walking fecal form sample? On the plus side, oh no. I don't get to keep the experience gains. I forgot. That's rough. Oh well. Strategy that might work, but will take forever. I mean, everything will take forever. Yeah, there's Demon Breath again. Ouch. Ouch. Mox is dead. It's amazing how we don't actually need this Prince guy. Said the producers of the Batman movie. Some asses on the spawn points. I thought about that, but I forgot to. I think this run is dead. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is swap out for Dawn, because she can actually participate in the battle meaningfully with ranged attacks. Let's see. Is there anybody else I would care to... Nah, not really. Dawn is the only one who, comes to mind, and... honestly, I'm swapping out the Berserker. Alright. Dram usually hangs back, so I am, in fact, gonna give both healing rains to him, and just hope he doesn't die. Okay. So, I don't know if the spawn point here is the hole or the spot in front of the hole. Very likely it's the spot in front of the hole. Where it appeared last time, that's fair. Does Grandma weapon upgrade that he doesn't have equipped? I don't believe so. No, he's on the Buster Shot. That's as strong as they get. UI is weird, it is. Anyway, this will take a while, but hopefully it can get done. Here for the long haul. It will be a long haul. Now the major thing that I want to do is actually keep some of these characters in decent health. If possible. Where's your 3 doors? You awaken to find yourself in a dark room. To your left is a door. To your right is a door. Straight up the middle. That's a door, too. Presumably behind you is a door. There's 4 doors now. You didn't see that coming. I'm gonna hang back and not go up the middle until we've resolved a little bit of this situation. No, not there. No, that's gonna do the breath. Here it is! What are you actually wearing? The Valkyrie. Okay, good. These don't seem to come back to life. At least not as far as I can tell. Mox and Muffy have unbreakable weapons. I mean, they might have that, but I'm working on single targets here. So, does it actually matter? Range damage, that's fair. Alright, we can probably beat this dude down in just a couple turns, given that. I do want to end run May up the side, though. If, or probably Chester at this point. Chester seems to have the closest... Well, Higgins is faster. And Higgins is a little more essential. No, Chester is a little more essential. Sorry. Alright. It's probably gonna use a cold attack now. I've just realized. I should let it... I want to let it cycle around. But I didn't. It's probably gonna come back next turn. Alright, stay. Run. Alright, hopefully that will block that shit off. Everybody come way down here. Speaking of... free blasting. Why did you imply the archer gets in melee range? I don't know. Why would you imply that? What are the implications? You saw Graham and started thinking about nothing but Graham. That's a common problem. It's that crispity, crunchity, graham crackery crust. Alright, that wasn't as bad as usual. Sarah could probably heal. Whoop, no. You stay put forever. You never move your ass again. Just freeze. Yeah, it sucks. Oh well. The Bishop! And then there's just like a drum and bass music theme. Claude is not going to go up there. Who is? Who else don't I need? May, maybe? May's the best option when you got a couple turns of stalling. I know, yeah. Just fucking hit him. There. I hit you with my stick. And then I hit you with my distance stick. And then, heal somebody who needs healing, like Graham. This is gonna end up with me getting hit in the face with ice. It hits 4 characters. Yeah. Just kill an extra dot, maybe. I'll aura that. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be Randolph. And you know what? It looks like Randolph is gonna sit up there fighting that. Well, I think I'll send Randolph up to fight the thing. And hopefully it won't respawn while it's fighting. Get killed. Get killed on. Hopefully it won't respawn while it's fighting. I mean, I'm sure it won't. I don't think that's possible. Heal Sarah first. This is probably gonna get me blasted by, breath. Just a little bit of a... Oh, wait a minute. I can't reach over here. Do you need healing? Hold on. You need healing. You need healing. So it zips off to the one character in range who doesn't need any healing. would be a shame if there was something entertaining to listen to, besides the Red Book audio. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Claude gets blasted. Nearly dies. We'll fly him south in a minute. I don't think I can hit him from here. Yeah, it'll be a while before this thing beats up Randolph enough for Randolph to, care. That's kind of bad positioning, but I think it was worth it for the damage that did. There we go. Alright. What I'm gonna do here, and I normally wouldn't, is put a save state. Normally I wouldn't, but this is a very delicate situation, as I'm sure you can see.
Let's go.
Alright, I guess I gotta, like, double up on the healing
Ice
there.
is frozen water.
I haven't hit you with the prince yet. Wait, what the shit? What? Okay, sure. Well, Ahmed's vulnerable. Cool. Unexpected, but cool. Let's get Claude charged up and charging in. Or something. Maybe not. Oh, big breath. Okay. Ow. Alright, we have two healing rains. So, I'm gonna go ahead and use one. As soon as we, get around to that. As soon as we get around to the character who has them. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna start pounding on Yam here. Was it you? No. Graham, yes. The sword called Graham. Oh, dicks. Well, goodbye. Registers the first time you break your shield and keeps it off on subsequent battles. Could be. Maybe. Don't actually know. Yom's counterattack. 1 point of damage. Alright. Do I need to do that? We'll see. Putting my protag there is ballsy as hell. You're right. I should pull him back. I will pull him back next turn. Really? You can't use the Axe of Atlas? That... what? You can't... It's bullshit. Oh, I'm not in the right spot. I would have to be right here. And... yes. I do want to do the thing. A wisp of smoke rose from the ass of it. Okay, so that's breaking. May, stand back. Randolph, just keep at it. Randolph is actually gonna solo this shit. Just realized something, yes. What is it, Fukui-san? Attacked with the guy who was supposed to hang back and heal. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, actually, I should, retreat him. Big goddamn hurry, actually. Alright, I think that blows up Dawn. That's not great, but... it's not anybody else. Aiming for Muffy would have hit everybody in that column. You know, you're right. You're not wrong. Yeah, I don't like losing Dawn there, but oof. Now, I recognize that I'm putting Graham in the line of fire here. And that's not really ideal, but... I want the fucking damage. Took him out of the I took him out of the center of fire, yes. I want the damage. Which is why I'm doing this, for example. The Centaur of Fire, it's true. Just please. I worry that this battle is going to come down to Higgins walking off his appointed spot and coming over and casting like a lightning spell or some shit. Ooh, that's a crit. And a dodge. Beautiful work, Claude. You are the finest of the Shining Force. Sniper. $17 points. Alright, hitting Muffy. That's big damage. Alright, Graham, do it again. And I don't think there's any way he lives out this turn. I think we've got him. I think we've got him. It would be really funny if it were May's kill. That would be kind of wonderful. Unfortunately, it is not to be. Also be funny if it was Graham's kill. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of unlikely winners here. Oh no, a heavy hit. Oh no, a heavy hit. But, in the end, as with everything, Claude is the true hero of the Shining Force. More flashing lights, don't look. The power of Yam is fading. My strength is...
It's no use! It's no use! It's no use!
no use. Leaving me. It's cold, cold. You're lying on fucking lava. Am I dying? Yes. Yes, and it's good. Good for you. Huh? Who's calling? Who's calling me? Is that you, Yam? You're taking me to Hades? No, I won't go. No. More flashing,
Commander, you've
sorry.
received a new message at your private terminal.
All of Cyprus's fallen comrades have come back to life. I suppose Waterer is dead. Yam seems to have gone back to Hades. But Hindel will never return. Ugh. Ah. Are you gonna deep six yourself in the lava? Muffy, stop. Searching for him is useless. Hindel is dead. Please stop doing that. What in the world? The shrine is collapsing! Without Yam's power, there's nothing to hold it together. Everybody out! Now! No, my brother! Muffy, you must leave this place. Prince Mox, we need to leave, hurry. I can't leave Muffy, he won't move. I can't move on without my buddy Super Muffy. Oh, Muffy. Here, here. You poor lad. Muffy, you can't stay here with Hindel, you'll die. What do you mean you don't care, you coward? What about your friends? Don't you think they'll mourn your loss? And me? What will I do? Vibrate, apparently. Don't you understand, Muffy? It's not just Natasha. Everyone cares for you. Let's go, Muffy. You must live for your brother, Hindel. Yes, you're right. Let's go. Oh my god, you can speak. Stop fucking flashbanging me. Everyone at their posts? That's good, very good. Mayfair, what will become of Muffy? Mayfair, it's not just Yaha, but everyone is concerned. Will Muffy be leaving? Natasha. What? Prince Mox and Guyan are trying to convince Muffy to stay, but it's a difficult decision for Muffy to make. What decision? I thought we were his friends. Remember, he never gave a shit about you. Muffy has been through a tough ordeal. Oh, yeah, okay. He knows he's welcome to stay here in Cyprus. Mayfair? Guyan, any news? Guyan sadly shakes his head. That bad, huh? The Prince and Muffy will be out shortly. You still want to leave? Are you sure you won't change your mind? Muffy nods his head slightly. I'll say no more. It'll be futile. I can't change your mind. People of Cyprus, Muffy will be leaving us. Let us wish him luck. It'll be lonely around here without you, Muffy. Think of me and all your friends in Cyprus once in a while. We'll never forget you! And I'll never forget you, Dawn. Muffy, wait. Natasha, do you have something to say to Muffy? When he leaves, you may never see him again. Well, Natasha, follow your heart. It's not fair, leaving me like this. Don't you care about me? Muffy, I'm going with you. I don't care what you say. Muffy slowly nods his head in approval. This is getting too mushy for me. You didn't even fucking say anything, you wet blanket. Muffy, don't forget we're your friends too. Yeah, I really do not care at all. You look like an ant. Goodbye, Ant-Man. You were also in the Shining Force. Prince Mox, will Muffy be alright? He'll be fine, Guyan. He'll live as a hero. And one day he'll return to Cyprus. You don't know that. Might go found a country somewhere else, like, you know, the Dragon Quest folks.
After a fierce battle,
Oh.
the Shining Force defeated the evil Iam Empire. True peace once again was restored to Cyprus. And they left Cyprus for a journey into the new frontier.
The new frontier is heavily dithered, I see. The Another Story of the Shining Force Part 2. I think that's enough Shining Force for now. I think that might be enough Shining Force for the rest of the year. Thank me for going the extra mile. Yeah, no, thank you guys for showing up. I am not gonna skip the credits, because you cannot skip the credits. And I don't know if watching the credits is the trigger for flagging your save for books 3 and 4. But since I'm not planning on playing books 3 and 4, I guess I can just cut this off. I legitimately don't know. Save state? Yeah, alright, I'll keep a save state through the credits. 6 hell battles to get through, and then you go to a museum, and the museum is a boss rush. Yeah, none of that sounds terribly, like, essential, I'm afraid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop open Picker Wheel. We have a lot of games on Picker Wheel. Like, we've got Brandish, we've got Angeline Era, which just came out. We've got famous Christmas game, Blue Stinger. We've got Threefold Recital, a beautiful looking Chinese game. We've got Cassette Beast. We've got a whole lot of things. As usual, I am gonna mess up my inputs. As usual, I am gonna spin 3 times and pick my favorite of whatever we've got. We've got Lost Kingdoms. We have Shining in the Darkness, in case we want to immediately go backwards. Let's spin this 3 times and see what we've got. Spin 1. Misadventures of Tron Bonne. This is the next Mega Man Legends game, and that is a good one. Might take that one. Spin 2. Damn, it is not Angeline Era. Blue Stinger. Everyone's excited for Blue Stinger. Weirdo survival horror game that it is, and it is a Christmas game. And the third spin. Castle in the Darkness. This one's a Maze of Gallius style game. And I'm pretty tempted. But I feel like I have been waiting for Blue Stinger. My only problem is that it's not subtitled. And I would... it is kind of a coin toss. I will work it out, and we'll find out. I'm leaning towards Blue Stinger, though. Either way, I will see you tomorrow for whatever it is. Probably Blue Stinger, honestly. And, yeah, I've just never captured, like, Redream. And, yeah, good night.
What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
I'm gonna, like, time you out for a week.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, so good night.